Mayor Rudy Giuliani has been banking on the Sunshine State since primary season began. He's live with us from the sunny Isles Beach. That's just north of Miami. And great to see you, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate you joining us this morning.
Nice to be with you.
This is a financial network. Florida, this is our people down there. This is our demo. We reach just about everyone in Florida. So if you're going to close these poll numbers, now is the time to do it. Why should people vote for you?
Because I'm the only candidate who has turned an economy around, and that's what our economy needs right now. It needs lower taxes. We have the largest tax cut. It needs less spending. I've done all that. I've accomplished that in the past. I can do it again. And I'm the only one supporting the National Catastrophe Fund, which will help people in Florida obtain property insurance, which is now so darn expensive that many of them can't afford it. And I think that these are the issues that are really important to people in Florida. Getting the economy revived through major tax reductions, simplification of the tax code, and a real emphasis on reducing government spending.
This National Catastrophe Fund obviously also important to people in Florida who have lost their insurance after successive hurricanes and tornadoes have hit this area. But there are people asking questions across why should taxpayers across the country fund people who choose to live in harm's way? And isn't this just growing government?
Well, the reality is it helps the entire country. I mean, it can be hurricanes in Florida. It can be hurricanes on the East Coast. It can be earthquakes on the West Coast. It can be tornadoes in the middle of the country, ice storms in the north of the country. The idea of a catastrophe fund is for a once-in-a-lifetime catastrophe, there'd be a federal backstop so that people can get insurance. And it actually means less money would be spent in a catastrophe. Remember, when there is a major catastrophe, federal money comes in large numbers. I think it's 120, 130 billion has been sent in because of Katrina. So people all over the country are spending on these catastrophes anyway when they happen. This would end up having a backstop beforehand and actually would bring in more insurance money. It would bring in more private money, more allocation of risk, but it would just make insurance available, which it is not.
Rudy Giuliani, good morning to you, Mr. Mayor.
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? Because this is your big day.
It is, and we're doing very well. We've had a very heavy early vote here, about 500,000. We've been campaigning here, as you know, for 3 or 4 weeks, so we believe we're going to come into it with a pretty good lead, and we're very comfortable that we'll win here. Except to say, let's get above it. I think that the voters should vote for the candidate who's been positive and the candidate who's been the strongest on their issues. I'm the only one that's cut taxes. I'm the only one that has supported the National Catastrophe Fund. I'm the only one who's really led in crisis. So I'd go on those positive messages as a way to go to the voter on this last day.